So if you thought the Diagnose Co-op program sounds like really great and you want to get interested, we want to make this video for you guys so you can find out what you can do to help out. So you don't need any sort of advanced knowledge of like medicine or symptoms or anything like that. Basically, if you can use the internet, you can press Control-C, Control-V to cut and paste, you're fine. And so basically, if you email us right here at diagnosecoop@gmail.com, let us know you're interested in helping out. What we do is we send you this Excel sheet. Right now we're working on phase 1 of our program, which is finding all the symptoms, cataloging them basically from A to Z. We're going to do the same thing with diseases, and then that's going to be phase 2. Phase 3 is going to be treatments, and then phase 4 we're going to be finding a bunch of pictures and videos of all the tests and different symptoms and diseases and stuff like that. We're going to get pictures and videos so you can see normal versus abnormal, so people can kind of like see what if they have a symptom or something like that, or if a certain disease, you know, if it's like maybe a skin rash or something, they can see if it, you know, it looks purple or something. So after you email us, let us know that you're interested. We're gonna zip you this this Excel spreadsheet right here. We'll send it to you by email, and then basically what you would do is we got these laundry list of web links right here. So if you make sure you're connected to the internet, and then what you can do is you just go ahead and we would have you pick a letter. So you say, let's say P. So you're like, all right, I want to do the letter P for the symptoms. And so you got this spreadsheet, and you're like, okay, well let me look up and let me see all the ones that start with P. So even if you don't know them, you just go to P, and you can pick a anything. So you're like, oh, I don't even know what this is. Let me click on it and see what it is. Oh, it's like, I don't know, an antibody formation. No, that doesn't sound like a symptom. So then you just like click back. And so just to make it brief real quick, we'll do ptosis, which is P-T-O-S-I-S. And so you know, after clicking on a few of these, some of them you can tell right away. You're like, PTK receptors, that's probably not a symptom, right? So you can go down, and so ptosis of the eyelid. So that's like a drooping of the upper eyelid due to deficient development. And turns out you spell it more like this. I mean, it doesn't really matter, but then you just click here. You hit Control-C to copy. You go here to symptom name, Control-V, you paste it. Then the next thing you want to do is the description or the definition. And this is the technical description, so you can take the definition that gives right here. Sometimes this isn't really good. Sometimes they have like the same definition for like different stuff. It's just like this website is basically basically people got together and kind of put it up there, looked in National Dictionary and then just put it online basically in their own words. And so it just helps more or less for the cataloging of A to Z, then you can go through and look at the stuff, and then you can find, all the different symptoms and diseases. And so after you do that, you get the definition, you go to spreadsheet, press Control-V, you're going to paste it right there. If the definition seems like a little wild or you don't know what it is, or you're not sure if it's a good one, you can always go to this medical dictionary here. It's a little bit better. You type in the word, so you'd be like ptosis, and you could type it in. It's going to pull it up, and you could use that definition if you like. If that doesn't suffice, if you're like, I still don't know what it's really talking about, you could go to Wikipedia. Encyclopedia is great, and you could just run over to it real quick right here. Let's see, it's going to pull up. Alright, so then you could type it in the search engine right there, whatever definition you want. It's going to pull it up, and so this one's like, oh yeah, ptosis of the eyelid, that's what I'm looking at. So you click on that, and it's going to pull it up, and sometimes it's going to have a picture like this one it does, and so you can see the drooping of the eyelid right there. You're like, oh, okay, that makes sense, Sometimes it takes a picture to help you understand a little bit better, at least for me it does. So then after you got that, you could use the definition for Wikipedia, you could paste it here. And now if the technical description seems like really technical, like someone who doesn't know anything about like anatomy or medicine or anything like that will be reading it, then maybe you can try to think of an easy description. If you can't think of one, don't worry too much about it. We're going to try to make them easy for all of them. This is going to kind of be like a developing or evolving process. So we're super concerned about the technical description. Easy description, if you can think of one real quick. Where you got the info isn't as important for symptoms. It will be more for diseases and for treatments, so that people can reference those diseases and treatments and see where we got our information from and if it's reliable or not, because a lot of people like that. And so what you do is you just go through as many as you can in a week, and you just put them all on here. So maybe during your breaks or your downtime or whatever, you can do this. Don't get bogged down thinking like, oh, I got to finish my letter this week, or whatever. If you want to set your own goals, that's fine, but we're not pressuring you to do anything in any certain amount of time. And then after you're done, on Saturday, basically, just like it says here, email this spreadsheet after you've saved it, to diagnosecoop@gmail.com. Then after you've done that, what we'll do by the end of Sunday is you can click on this Done So Far, and we're going to upload it to our Google spreadsheet or Google document. And the cool thing about Google Documents is it puts it on a website like this, as you can see up here, so that everyone can look at it and you can be like, oh, what's been done so far. So you can even do this before you start and say, hey, has anything been done for C? Oh, he's done, CA. Looks like he got all the way to the end of CA, so you can move on to maybe the next vowel, maybe like CE, or whatever you wanted to, and just try to find all the different symptoms for that, and then just go ahead and send it in, and then every Sunday you'll be able to see the update there, and then the next week you can continue on, or if you need to pick a new letter, go ahead and email us and let us know what letter you want to work on, and that way we can have a list of who's working on what letter, so we can find out where we need the most help and stuff like that. And so that's what we're going to be doing. Once again, if you're interested, send us an email at diagnosecoop@gmail.com, and make sure when you're going through to try to differentiate between a symptom and an actual disease. So a disease would be like cancer. So cancer wouldn't be a symptom. But if you have a question and you're not sure, just go ahead and put it in there, and we'll try to filter through the different things, and we'll push the ones that we think are more diseases over to the disease side, and that's fine too. And it won't take any time at all. So I don't think it's any trouble if you accidentally do that. And we want to thank you so much for being interested. The more help we can get, the quicker it'll get done. Our goal right now is to finish symptoms in the next month, finish diseases by the end of the summer in August, and finish treatments by December of 2010, which is this year. And then in between the summer and the winter, we should have our programmers that will be working, hopefully, on setting up the website. We should have something functional by January 2011 so that people can use it. And hopefully we'll be moving on to our last phase, which will be looking up all the pictures of the test and different things, and also getting videos of everything. And that will be really exciting. We'll have it all uploaded and ready for everyone to use, and it should be pretty much good and ready to go by sometime in 2011. Everyone should be able to access it as a populace and have it all set up. So if you have any questions, comments on how to make this process go quicker or anything else, definitely shoot us an email, let us know. Co-op is all about having everyone's opinions and thoughts be heard, and then we can take a vote on it if you're looking for some sort of change in the way we do things. And we're more than happy to entertain all ideas and make some changes if it's helpful for the project to progress forward. So thank you so much for your interest, and we look forward from hearing from you.